morning. It's like 8:15 right now. I'm so tired, but it's okay. We had a teensy bit of a rough night last night, but it's alright because we're ignoring that. Starting fresh today. But yeah, so it's like 8:15. Dad yesterday said that he would make French toast for breakfast. So I'm gonna go down and see what's up and see if maybe he's gonna do that. And I'm just gonna kind of chill downstairs for a bit and watch some YouTube on my laptop and see what else comes from that. But yeah, like I said, I might be hanging out with Beans. Who knows? She said that she could pick me up later and we could hang out. But for now, I'm gonna go downstairs. Ugh. Peace. One thing I wanted to show you that I'm really happy about is these are the gifts that I bought for Jessica and Savannah for Christmas. Other than Jessica's book, and then I'm still getting Savannah one more thing. I'm not sure what it is going to be though. They're all stones that are like in accordance with their birthstone. So this is Savannah's. Her birthday's actually today, which is like happy birthday. But this is a black obsidian ring and it's really cute. It's a little wire ring. It's very dainty. And I hope this is her ring size. She said it might be 6 and I assume Jessica's is like, I think mine was 7. And so yeah, but this one is super cute and black obsidian is one of my favorites. It has a little special meaning to it, shadowing out the negativity and just like being more peaceful and stuff. And I actually talk about this particular stone a lot in my book Why Birds Shouldn't Fly, because obsidian is the name of a road in which the main character goes to a lot. So I thought that this one is really cute. And for Jessica, other than the ring, I got her this cute little bracelet. Sorry, my hands are so shaky. It says strawberries on a summer evening, and that is actually a lyric from Watermelon Sugar, which is Harry Styles' new song. Since we're seeing him in concert, I thought this would be so cute to get her because it's like a nod to Harry Styles, but it doesn't just like say Harry Styles. And then Jessica's ring is a little emerald. It's not her birthstone, like I said, but it has some cute little values to it. And basically it looks like this, but it's just super adorable. This one actually looks super cute. It looks like 2 hands are like holding it and stuff, and I just thought it was like amazing. Okay, maybe it's gonna let me record. I don't know. I've been running out of storage space, so I could cut off at any minute now, and I would just... But hi, I thought that since I'm doing this whole Vlogmas thing, it doesn't have to just be like the same like vlogs every day of just like following me around. I thought I would add in some other things every once in a while, and so I decided today was one of those days. So I am actually going to be talking about the books that I plan to hopefully read in December. I'm pretty behind on reading for December, let's be completely honest. I don't even think I've read a book in December yet. Oh, that's bad because it's like already the 8th. I'm already a week in and I haven't even read a book. Man, oh my god, I'm kind of upset. But nonetheless, I'm gonna read some books in December. So obviously, first book that I want to read is none other than the Book of Mormon. Now, the Book of Mormon follows our main character, Jesus Christ. I hate myself so I'm not reading the Book of Mormon. I hate myself so much that I like forced myself to do that. I just really wanted to. You're gonna pick up the Book of Mormon and say that you're reading it for no fucking reason besides me in the future to cringe at and be like, oh my god, I'm the worst human. Yes. So the actual first book that I want to read, of course, is the book that I just picked up, The Holy Shit Moment. And as you can see, I've already started reading it a little bit, but I haven't really made it that far, which is really upsetting because I started it a few days ago and I remember saying that I really liked the beginning, and I do. But I just haven't read anything since, so that's pretty disappointing. But hopefully I can start getting into this a little bit more. Yeah, like I said, I really like it so far. There's some quotes in here that he says that I'm just like, dude, that's fucking great. This is the first page that I flipped to before I decided to buy this book. I flipped to this page and it says, the first part of the sentence says, I awoke at ass o'clock, guzzled some weapons grade dark roast, and headed out for a 6-mile run in temperatures hovering around hideous below 0. I just can't get over the fact that he says, I awoke at ass o'clock. Oh my god. The next book that I want to read is actually this book, and you're like, what? It's Michael Bay, The Prisoner of Cell 25. This is my sister's copy, which is why it doesn't have a cover, because she always took the covers off of everything, which is good sometimes because a lot of the time the cover doesn't really fit. So I actually started reading this before I left for Utah. As you can see, I have a thing, and it's about exactly halfway through the book that I just like totally didn't finish it, did not bring it with me to Utah, which I regretted later on because I was like, what was I thinking? Actually, this was what took me into my reading slump, because I'd been reading like Bridge of Clay and stuff, and then I went to Michael Bay because I was planning on bringing it to Utah, but I didn't. And so I'm about halfway through. I'm actually in the middle of a chapter, so I might just backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack my bookmark a couple pages to an actual chapter, but I do want to finish this book. I've read it before and I really liked it, and I just like want to reread it, because even as I was rereading it, I was like, I don't remember this. So the next book, I don't have copies of these, but I'll just insert pictures. But the next one that I'm really wanting to read is Autobiography by Christina Lauren. And this book really popped out to me when I was getting into my reading all of the queer novels and stuff. Like I was reading Carry On and Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell, and just like all of these novels that are LGBTQ+. And this is one of those, and it's basically about this kid. It's about this kid named Tanner Scott who moved from California to Utah, actually. And I think that's so interesting because it takes place in Provo. And I live 15 minutes from Provo, which is gross, but like, you know, he's a bisexual teen, and basically the move kind of pushed him right back into the closet. But he is dared by his friend to take this seminar where you have to basically write a book in 4 months. And he thinks it's going to be so easy and all of this stuff. And then this other guy, Sebastian Brother, what a name. Sebastian Brother is basically mentoring the class because he was like a Mormon prodigy who like wrote his own book and like made money off of it and published it and stuff, and is now like very well known because he took this seminar. And basically Tanner falls in love with Sebastian very quickly, being bisexual and all. And I just think it's going to be so interesting because it's about like, first of all, it's about writing a book in 4 months, and I'm like, girl, I could never. Oh my gosh, I could challenge myself to do that, but I feel like I would just like explode. And I'm just like very curious about it all. So I definitely want to read that one. Also, the cover freaking gorgeous as hell. All right, the next book that I really want to read is called Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. Or Oseman, my bad. This is one book that I saw being reviewed a bunch on BookTube, and I actually haven't looked at any of the reviews on BookTube yet, but I've heard great things about it. And I'm very excited to like read it because it just sounds like something that I would really enjoy. So I'm just gonna read the synopsis because I really don't know what this one's about. Frances has been a study machine with one goal. Nothing will stand in her way, not friends, not a guilty secret, not even the person she is on the inside. Then Frances meets Aled, and for the first time she's unafraid to be herself. So when the fragile trust between them is broken, Frances is caught between who she was and who she longs to be. Now Frances knows that she has to confront her past, to confess why Karis disappeared. Frances is going to need every bit of courage she has, engaging with the themes of identity, diversity, and the freedom to choose. Radio Silence is tour de force by the most exciting writer of her generation. Okay, so I'm editing right now, and I realized that, I just realized that the synopsis for this book is, so bad. And sometimes the synopsis are really bad for books, and this is one of those cases. So, don't judge it by the synopsis. I'm sure I'll love it. I know that it's about, figuring yourself out and shit like that. So, I'm not going based off of the synopsis, but just thought I'd clarify. Silly. I definitely want to read it, and hopefully they'll have a lot of these books at the library, so I won't have to just buy them all. I'm not driving to Barnes & Noble a bunch. Alright, so the next book that I want to read is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and I, if you know me, love Rainbow Rowell. A lot of people don't really like her. I mean, I think it's very hit or miss with Rainbow Rowell for most people, but with me, it's hit every single time. I just love her books so much. I don't even care. I love her books. They just make me happy, if nothing else, but a lot of the time they just they hit. So it's called Fangirl, and this one I did not realize was actually kind of a predecessor to the Simon Snow series of Carry On. I knew that there was something before Carry On, but I just wasn't sure what it was. And now I know that this is it. I never would have guessed, but this is why. So here's like the explanation. Kath is a Simon Snow fan. Okay, the whole world is a Simon Snow fan. But for Kath, being a fan is her life, and she's really good at it. She and her twin sister Ren ensconced themselves in the Simon Snow series when they were just kids. It's what got them through their mother leaving, reading, rereading, hanging out in Simon Snow forums, writing Simon Snow fan fiction, dressing up like the characters for every movie premiere. Kath's sister is mostly grown away from fandom, but Kath can't let go. She doesn't want to. Now that they're going to college, Ren has told Kath that she doesn't want to be roommates. Kath is on her own, completely outside of her comfort zone. She's got a surly roommate with a charming, always-around boyfriend, a fiction writing professor who thinks fan fiction is the end of civilized world, a handsome classmate who only wants to talk about words, and she can't stop worrying about her dad, who's loving and fragile and has never really been alone. For Kat, the question is, can she do this? Can she make it without Ren holding her hand? Is she ready to start living her own life, writing her own stories? And does she even want to move on if it means leaving Simon Snow behind? So this whole book is literally about this girl writing like fan fictions and like trying to figure out her like identity and stuff, which is super cute in college, you know? And I'm like, I relate, because bitch, I've been writing, not fan fictions, but I'd be writing Wattpad books in college. And I just like feel like I could relate so much to this main character. And also I'm just so excited to like read what came before Simon Snow, or what, you know, prompted Rainbow Rowell to like then create 2 more books. Actually, she's making three more books about Simon Snow, who isn't even like a real person in this universe of fangirl, but is like literally just like, I'm so excited. I just anticipate that I will really, really enjoy it. So I really hope that I do. This is actually another one by Alice Oseman, who I want to read one of her books. I actually had no idea that this was by her, but it's called Heartstopper. This is volume 1. So I don't know how many like volumes or sequels it has to this particular series, but it's called Heartstopper. And this is basically what it says. Charlie, a high-strung, openly gay overthinker, and Nick, a cheerful, soft-hearted rugby player, meet at a British all-boys grammar school. Friendship blooms quickly, but could there be something more? And we know how I feel about queer novels lately. I just think that I will like this, even if it's not my favorite. Like, I recently read The Infinite Noise, which I bought, which I was so excited for, which is another queer novel. And I own it now, and I thought it was so adorable. Like, obviously, it wasn't like, it's not my favorite book of all time, but I would so reread it because it was so freaking cute. I think I gave it like 4 stars. You know, I feel like this is gonna be maybe one of those books where it's just like, I'm really just gonna think it's so cute. And the last book that I know off the top of my head that I want to read is The Raven Boys, which is the first in the Raven Cycle series. I don't know how many they have. Is freezing in the churchyard even before the dead arrive. Every year, Blue Sergeant stands next to her clairvoyant mother as the soon-to-be dead walk past. Blue herself never sees them, not until this year, when a boy emerges from the dark and speaks directly to her. His name is Gansey, and Blue soon discovers that he is a rich student at I'm like, what? Aglian, oh my god, bitch, the private school. Blue has the policy of staying away from these boys from school, known as Raven Boys. They can only mean trouble. But Blue is drawn to Gansey in a way that she can't entirely explain. He has it all: family, money, good looks, devoted friends, but he's looking for much more than that. He's on a quest that has encompassed 3 other Raven Boys: Adam, the scholarship student who resents all the privilege around him, Ronan, the fierce soul who ranges from anger to despair, and Noah, the taciturn watcher of the 4, who notices many things but says very little. For as long as she can remember, Blue has been warned that she will cause her true love to die. She's never thought that this would be a problem, but now as her life becomes caught up in the strange and sinister world of the Raven Boys, she's not so sure anymore. So I'm really excited about this book because I think it's more like a fantasy book, and I haven't read that many fantasy books in my life, and I'm very, very interested because I really liked Fate of the Fallen by Kel K, and I've talked about that a couple of times, and that one really surprised me for a fantasy book. I was so involved and I loved it. And I just want to venture a little bit more out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone is obviously like, I like a lot of nonfiction self-help, but mostly I like fiction, YA, just cute little shits. And then this one I think will definitely take me out of my comfort zone a little bit, being a fantasy world. Even Michael Bay, being a sci-fi, I think, is a little bit out of my comfort zone because I don't read many sci-fi or fantasy books, but I like them occasionally. Off the top of my head, another book that I really want to reread is I Am Number 4, and I kind of want to like reread the whole series eventually, but obviously you have to start with the first book, I Am Number 4, because I heard a lot of people, I was reading reviews of I Am Number 4, and so many people were saying that the movie was better, but I vividly remember being so disappointed with the movie and loving the book. So I want to go back and reread the book, and knowing what the movie's like, I just kind of want to like put the pieces together and be like, which one really is better, and we'll see what my opinion comes out to be. I'm really interested about that one, actually. Hopefully I can read all of those. I plan to make a trip to the library eventually. I'm not gonna let myself go though until I read Michael Bay, so gotta read Michael Bay, but I'm really excited. And yeah, I will keep you updated on my day a little bit. I actually am going to meet Beans in about 30 minutes or so at 1:30, which I'm really excited about. We're meeting at Panera. I haven't seen Beans in forever. I'm so happy that I can see her, and yeah, I'm just like, I'll keep you updated on my day. And all right, y'all, so it is give me some fucking water real quick. It is 3:38 and I just got done meeting up with Beans, and we ate at Panera is what ended up happening. We ate at Panera. She wrote her speech for her volleyball banquet, which is this Tuesday, and then oh my fucking bro, where the fuck? I'm so dumb. Ah! Oh my god, 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 oh my fucking fuck. Oh my fucking, oh my Jesus, bitch, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hi, I'm back. So what happened was I haven't been here in so fucking long that they're doing construction on this road and I haven't seen the construction, so I tried to turn into the normal turn lane that there usually is, which was absolutely the fuck blocked off by cones and shit, and there was a whole line of cars behind me waiting to turn, and so yeah, it was just a fucking wreck. I hate myself. Oh my god. I just got done meeting up with Beans. We ate, and then we went to Smart Cow, and then we had Smart Cow, and now she is going to her volleyball thing. Not her banquet. Her banquet is on Tuesday. I'm going to that too. She's picking me up. But oh my god, I hate myself. I'm going home now. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna read or something. Either way, I kind of want to have a pamper night. I want to take like a bath and light my candle and, you know, do all that stuff. So we'll see if that ends up happening or not. But oh my god, I'm an idiot and I hate myself. So I came home, I don't even know what time it is, so it's 5:30, and so I came home like a couple hours ago, obviously, and the plan was I was gonna sit down and I was gonna read one of my books, but then I just like couldn't do it because the environment wasn't ready for it. Like, as I said, my room wasn't like super clean. Like it wasn't messy either, like there wasn't that much to clean, but if you saw me do a little bit with my desk, I actually cleaned the bathroom, I vacuumed the floor and some other stuff. I moved my mirror over here. It used to be over here, so now this wall completely empty, but that's only because I'm gonna set my Christmas tree up tonight. I'll keep you updated on the night. Maybe we'll still have a pamper night where I take a bath, or maybe tonight will just be the night where I set up my Christmas tree and kind of read and just chill out. It's 8 o'clock right now and we're not putting up the big Christmas tree, so I'm gonna put up mine. But first, we have to say goodbye to the declaration of things to do before death. I'm just gonna fold it back up and put it in my closet or under my desk for a while, but you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's too good for that, but it needs to get off the wall, unfortunately.